9:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Back clock to 7 minutes fast on July 28, 2021. So what is it, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday. Yeah. You're just my type. You're warm and you're breathing. Ooh, you're just my type. Ooh, you're warm and you're breathing. Yeah, you're just my type. Ooh, you're warm and you're breathing. Yeah, you're just my type. Here goes dude. He's down a Copper Creek.
Lay down.
He's good, just leave him alone.
Yeah.
He's gonna roam around a little bit. That's what he do. He's a dog.
Yeah, because that time.
Look at this. Somebody's been following our videos and knows we hang out here. Cody loves Amber with a little balloon.
I don't think so.
That's what it says. I ain't bullshitting. Come look.
With the balloon, what does it
Don't
say?
touch it.
Oh, the invitation mark.
Now whoever put that there is cursed. You agree?
Yeah.
And anybody who fucking thinks this shit is funny, it's cursed too.
Yep.
So yes, all the standard curses go forth upon them, and the nasty ass mamas who raised them to be so nasty and stupid.
That's just fucking nasty.
Yeah. Anybody who thinks this story is funny is cursed, and so is their fucking nasty fucking mamas who raised them. Yeah. So I lose time traveling angels of death in heaven and earth to go identify them as the targets, travel back in time and kill the nasty fucking rains of the ancestors before they can spawn. Yeah. Yeah, the downward striation that led to them. That's child shit right there. You see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got some children who think it's funny to rape retarded people and exploit them.
That's
So
not funny.
their mama must have sucked some dogs' dicks in front of them and shit. So they got no sense of shame and shit, you know?
Nasty.
It's like, damn, you got no sense of shame. Look at you. Aslan, quick.
Hey. Stop barking. Stop.
Yeah, let those curses be curses of devastation, poverty, lack, disease, sadness, loneliness, tragedy, death-causing events, constant endurance of violence, pain, bombings, being burned alive, raped, tortured, gently mutilated, beheaded, time loop, spiritually executed, then never get born, and accomplish the opposite of all they hope to accomplish every time they try to accomplish something. Yes.
Hey. Hey.
Another what?
Pit in front. That's the second semi that went by
Oh,
Aslan.
you just wanted to interrupt me.
No, the second
Because
one.
I don't care. When I'm doing shit, you don't fucking interrupt me.
Okay, sorry.
You're supposed to be agreeing with me on this shit.
I was agreeing.
No, you're not. You're talking about fucking other shit.
Oh.
Yeah. And I lose devils and angels in heaven and earth to manifest those curses upon those entities. Yes, those nasty little white devils. Yeah. And upon their mamas for not raising them better. And everyone famous who they're fans of, and everybody who benefits from their fame. I guess that would be all the Jews in Hollywood, huh? Yeah. There we go. See, this is fun. This is black against white here. We're black, and that's white. See, that right there?
Mm-hmm.
That right there, that's white. That's what white people do. They make fun of tragedy until it happens to them and their families.
Oh, playing fire.
Yeah. So what you got is a decrepit little town full of decrepit little fucking penis breath motherfuckers whose mamas were busy chugging on canine comb in front of them, shoving rotten cucumbers up in their ass. So the kids ain't got no self-respect and they think this shit's funny. They thought they was gonna get to me. No, this shit don't get to me. It gives me fucking fuel. Let those curses be compounded per molecule of their body, per molecule of anybody's body who fucking thinks this shit's funny. compounded per molecule of their mama's body. Yeah, it goes to city police. The compounded per second that passed from the moment they thought to put the shit there. There you go. Yeah, let every giggle and every whisper bring about a new curse upon them until it's not safe for them to go outside or eat food. Yes, let all their food be poisoned, all their water be poisoned. Let them catch COVID. Anything else bad that can happen to them, let it go ahead and happen. Yes, and let loose angels and devils in heaven and earth to laugh at their little white asses. There you go. That's what you get for being white. You get caught up in the white wave of fucking goddamn discontent. Yeah. Cody loves Amber.
Here, see, put it there again.
Yeah.
Same one.
See, these are motherfuckers here who can make fun of rape and diddling feeble-minded people, and they bring about the karma upon themselves where the bad shit happens to them. Maybe they want to get something and suddenly their parents get stricken with some kind of financial hardship. Something happens where they can't get it for them. There's some other shit, you see?
Exactly.
You know? But either way, they're cursed. You agree?
Yes.
Fire flies from our mouth to go consume these little bitches. I'm not hurt by it. I'm actually tickled to be given the opportunity to strike something so nasty that they would laugh at this shit.
Well, it's gonna happen to them.
Yeah. And to their nasty mamas who didn't raise them no better.
Exactly.
Your mama didn't raise you no better. She was busy with them canines when she should have been fucking raising you better. Look at that. Look at your daddy busy fucking watching your mama with the canine so he couldn't raise you no better. See that shit? Yeah. Whoever fucking put that there, my dick loves their booty. Yes, it do. Yeah, my dick loves your ass, little white trash motherfucker. See, you know that's white. That's somebody white right there. Making fun of tragedy and shit. So I loose reciprocal tragedy upon them and their families and their life. May their house burn down with them in it. Yeah. May they not be safe to fucking do a goddamn thing. And right about the time they do feel safe and they feel like it's forgot, let the universe wake up and bitch smack the fuck out of them. And everybody who thought they shit was funny. There you go. Little child-minded motherfuckers. You ain't safe either. Cody and them guys are still running around. They'll snatch you up and fuck you too, boy. Right in your ass. Because what are just as white as you, you'd make fun of that shit. You deserve for it to happen to you, right?
And that's what's called bullying.
Yeah. Yeah, bullying, but I've got a bully for them. I'm the biggest bully. They may be white devils, but I'm the biggest white devil of all. You can put all little white devils together into one fucking white devil, and you still don't got one of me. I'm a mountain and they a little anthill, nigga. Shit.
True, honey, but the thing is, they are bullying somebody that is mental.
Yeah, well, just like Cody fucking sodomized, so did his buddy, somebody that's mental. So there you go. They took advantage of your mentality. And these motherfuckers would make fun of it. So yeah, they mama's nasty. Probably sucked a whole lot of big black cock fucking dope while they were fucking pregnant with them. So they ain't nothing but nasty little brutish little crack babies. The victims waiting to happen. When they grow up, they gonna be in motherfucking goddamn prison, bent over with Bubba's dick up in their ass. Bubba's dick is about that big, just so you know. It's right about that big. And you gonna take Bubba's dick. You're gonna like it too. Because all white boys like it when they get put down, bitch. They all love it. Trust me. They don't call you little motherfuckers fish for nothing, yo. Found this awesome half a cigarette on the ground on the way here. See how the universe looks out for me? They bitch smack my enemies, yo. See, they were expecting some kind of brutish reaction to this. They didn't expect us to laugh and loose curses and devils upon them and their fucking nasty rancid ancestors who didn't raise them no better. It's like, well, your mama was busy fucking goddamn chugging on a dope man's dick when she should have been raising you. We know you're white. Because it's a white thing, making fun of tragedy. That's a white thing, yo. Watching videos for the fucking goddamn, you know, being entertained by the sadness of them, that's a white thing. thumbs down in videos, that's a white thing. Torturing animals, that's a white thing. Watching videos of animals being tortured, that's a white thing. Raping retarded people, that's a white thing. Fucking little kids, that's a white thing. There you go. It's all a white thing. What this town is, it's all white. You see? But I tell you, if you come to Grayling, you're gonna hate white people. As well, white people are just disgustingly fucking foul, yo. On a level you can't even fucking stand. That's why I fucking lose curses upon them. Make and giggle and say, oh, curse, commerce. Fucking not believing them. It just makes it more fun when the shit's hitting them. Yeah. When suddenly fucking something that they thought they could do, they can't do it no more. Remember the billionaires that fucked with me? Yeah, died of freak accident right in their own motherfucking mansion. There you go. They giggled too. They didn't giggle so much when they was dying. Yeah. They ain't giggling now in the time loops either, is they? Woo-hoo-hoo. No, they ain't. They begging and screaming, please, please, stop. Please, we're sorry. Please, we're so sorry. Yeah. Hey, I've traveled to the future. That's what Cody says a lot, too. That's what these little white trash motherfuckers say, yeah. Can't wait to meet these motherfuckers in the time loops because, well, they got it in their non-tamperable, non-deletable spirit memory now. And now because we've seen it, it's connected to us. It's in our non-tamperable, non-deletable spirit memory. In the future, we know who put that there, you see? Mm-hmm. In the future, I punish them for it because I fucking charge them according to the law, fucking per idle word they spoke about us. They should have been saying good shit about us and bad shit about Cody's little bitch ass. His little butt is calling for me. His booty's calling for me. His booty's calling me. Calling for me. Oh, oh, oh. Calling for me. Yeah. Second day of quitting smoking. What are you doing under there? Come out of there.
I gotta put my
9:25, so it's 9:18. Hear that standard drum beat that fucking you can buy fucking online? There are 40 fucking goddamn rap songs a day get made with. That's part of what's wrong with society now. Everybody's listening to that same loop over and over and over again. Until it drives them fucking this retarded right here. This town kind of deserves what's coming to it. I kind of already blew it out of my mouth what's going to happen here a lot of times. Yeah. And I've already got fucking shit working on getting us up out of this town away from it before it happens. So there you go. And what's left here when it happens? Hey, it deserved it. Look at how nasty the children are. The kids are nasty. Because their mamas are busy smoking meth, chugging on dope man dick, fucking, they ain't being taught proper fucking goddamn mentality of respect, yo, you know? Could be a diddly. It's kind of creepy that there's people stalking us on that realistic level, though, ain't it? It's all right. They won't be the first white people that my crew from the other fucking timeline has dealt with. Won't be the last. Remember when Hillary Clinton thought she was gonna win? Yeah. We just had to pull rank, fuck it. I don't even like Trump. I just wanted to fuck with Hillary. It's like, there you go, bitch. I think those Transformers might be fucking with some shit. 9:28, so it's 9:21. I also compound the curses that I loosed on these motherfuckers and their families and everybody who likes what they did, everybody who giggles about this shit. I also loose upon those curses compounding per second that hangs there. That's why I didn't take it down. Because per second that it hangs there, that's a new batch loosed every second. Yeah, so let those curses be self-replicating now. A new batch loosed every second until they bog their lives down. And years from now, they can fucking preach from their fucking cardboard box in an alley somewhere. Karma's real. Karma is real. I'll fuck with a motherfucker from another timeline and I got God smacked. I went a county boy down that way. What do you do? Come up and turn left from there?
I think so. All of a sudden I look over there. County boy.
Yes. And let there be a transferal in exchange for those curses upon them, that all blessings that would have came to them now come to Amber and Vinny. Compounded the same way. And per second, that shit's hanging there. There you go. The more motherfuckers in this town talk about us, the more we're going to be blessed now. Yes, let a whole new batch of blessings get loose upon Amber and Vinny every time some nasty little white trash devil in this town talks shit about us or about what happened. If they speak on us and ain't saying good shit about us, let the blessings flow forth to us. Yes. And let the curses flow forth to them. Yeah. Let there be a constant exchange of fucking blessings for curses upon this demographic. And I loose angels in the heaven and earth to oversee that, to make sure that that's the parameters of the paradigm. And we're shifting the paradigm here. We're shifting it against Grayling. Pretty soon they're going to need to get some bottled water. Yeah. This wouldn't be the first time they had fucking shit that fucking our race needed to be cleansed of. Those who side with Cody, our race needs to be cleansed of them. I'm sorry. You won't find any blacks siding with them because, well, black people don't molest retarded people and they don't think it's funny. .34, so it's 9:27. Got a train coming through here from somewhere. Eventually. There it is. It's just an engine. Last night when we were on our way here, there was a train, but it was going the other way, right here. And it was a long train. It had a lot of cars. A lot of poor influence disguised as parenting in this town. Toxic influence. Hey, that's why motherfuckers sided with the motherfucker who murdered my cats were poisoned in 2017. The homeless cats, the Coles, the Cobies, and my wife and I, my wife at the time, were taking care of, ministering to. Those cats never even fucking stepped foot on his property. But he stepped foot on other people's property to put fucking poison out for him. Got that shit on film. The police didn't do shit about it. Cody dead to rights and two of his rapist buddies. The police ain't doing shit about that either. That's why this town needs to just be fucking, randomized. The whole thing, man. Just make a crater where this shit used to sit. So we can come by and look down on the crater. Remember all the nasty white shit disguised as people lived there? Remember all the animals that were suffering because they were so busy laughing at fucking goddamn calamity and creating calamity instead of trying to fight against it? I'm from the ghettos of Detroit. And I fucking have better mentality about fucking goddamn fighting against calamity than these motherfuckers do. See, these are motherfuckers on their way to a ghetto. I love the ghetto because, well, I'm higher caliber than that. Anybody who can make fun of this shit, anybody we already took care of it. We have curses out there, and I reinforce those curses to attach to anybody who's not totally just enraged by this, that these motherfuckers would do this shit. Anybody that's not appalled, as well, they don't have proper mentality if they're not fucking appalled by this shit. This shit just doesn't totally fucking traumatize them too, you know? It was like, hey, wow, so you're a pro diddle a fucking toddler. That's what you are. You're a pro toddler diddling.
What was that? Fucking creepy.
Yeah. Wasn't that the same car that yelled something to us a few nights ago when we were walking?
I think so.
Or were they yelling at him? Because there's a dude over there. They could have been yelling at him.
Creepy.
That is a creepy little town. I wouldn't want to be a toddler or a retarded person stuck in this town, for sure.
Is that Kyle?
I don't know. I thought this shit was louder than that. Yeah, these motherfuckers, goddamn, they backed Ronnie, and then their whole fucking clique that backed Ronnie ended up fucked up. All their old asses, a lot of bad shit happened to them. It's like, there you go, you're supposed to set a better example for the young people than that. You're not supposed to fucking wish them Godspeed, which means you don't even wish somebody evil good luck, you know? Because, well, you will get charged for those words. You'll get charged beyond here when you die in the time loops. When hell is personalized to fit just perfectly you and what's in your spirit memory. Your non-deletable, non-tamperable spirit memory. Remember that. What you put in there never goes away. I think that fucking one dude thought he was gonna say something to us. He was walking up the sidewalk looking over here. No, the guy that was walking over there.
Oh, yeah.
He's walking up the sidewalk looking all over here, grim at us, like, you know, you're gonna scare me. It's like, you ain't gonna scare me, bitch. Ain't nobody in this town can scare me. You need a bigger motherfucking army, motherfucker. You just better make sure you kill me because, well, I'm prone to get out of the hospital and go straight for you. Yeah. I'm prone to fucking find out where you're at while I'm in the hospital, or maybe send somebody while I got an alibi. You know, you just never know. It was like, hey, tit for tat. You want to fuck with me? You get fucked with up in this shit. So I lose karmic reciprocity upon anybody who thinks this shit's funny. On fucking cartoonish levels, make caricatures of these little white devils. These nasty little meth junkie mama having white devils. Well, this town ain't got no good people to offer. I brought the only good fucking people to this town that were in this town. Now that they moved out, there ain't nothing left here but me and Amber. We're the last of the Mohicans, the last of the good white people, the last of the good people in Grayling. And the rest of them, well, they're on this level. They're all in on it. You know how you feel like when you're a molested child and you can't find nobody to help you, you can't get justice? You feel like everybody's in on it? Because, well, it sure does appear that way.
He's fighting himself again.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's like in this town. It's like everybody's in on it. Causing fucking tragedy and calamity and being entertained by it. Like, wow. Your parents really have fucking goddamn, you know, low quality about them, huh? Look what your fucking rap zeros fucking goddamn influenced you to do. 943. You can kind of feel the difference in the front blowing in. Right, there is something coming from the west. 943, so it's 936. Yeah. It's sporadically watched by the feds. I hope they're watching right about now. See this federal level fucking shit. It's like, there you go. Just look for the houses where calamity happens, because, well, they brought it back to them and they laughed about it. Jesus, goddamn. Pretty sad. And that's what's wrong with the society today. Little girls were waving at us, trying to get our attention. I didn't know that because they're fucking goddamn so goddamn loud. I just happened to look at them as they were driving by, and they're all fucking waving and shit. I imagine people who had good mamas and dads, people who had good raising, people who had good influences, they have the exact opposite reaction of that. Those who grow up in homes where they were molested and shit, their mamas allowed them to get molested. They have that molested behavior where they're entertained by that shit. They just went to county police.
Sheriff.
County police.
Another one.
You want another one going that way. 948, so it's 941. This shit reminds me of a true story from the Bible. And karmic reciprocity, how it can become instant. How there can just become a point where, okay, beyond this point, it's instant reciprocity, right? So, there was this prophet who had a wife he really loved. He was a blessed prophet, so he had a business and shit, farm, all that shit. And she decided she wanted to go fuck around, fuck a lot of guys behind his back. So she went back home to her father, fucking, you know, far, far away, back to her father. She just took off and went back home. So she's in that town getting fucked a lot and shit. And the prophet decides he loved his wife enough that he would leave everything behind, leave it in the hands of caretakers, and go get her. So he traveled all that distance to, you know, across the country to go get his wife back, his wayward little slutty wife. And on the way back, they came into this evil city. And there was, you know, a worldly prophet waiting by the fountain for him. And the worldly prophet from the city, he had to be worldly to mix in with him. You understand that, right? He wasn't really evil, he was just worldly. The worldly prophet brought the prophet and his wife to his house, fed them, put them down to bed and shit, and fed their horses and shit. Well, a whole bunch of homosexual rapists from the town, because the town was evil, it was an evil little city, like this city. A whole bunch of homosexual rapists came around to the you know, worldly prophet's house and demanded that the prophet send down the other prophet, the visiting prophet. Well, the worldly prophet didn't want to do that. He's like, no, man, don't bring this evil down upon our city, you know? And this is just how shit can attach to a whole city. This is how it's done right here. Fuck with somebody that's with God. Well, the homosexual rapists wouldn't hear of it. They're like, no, we want him, send him down. And the worldly prophet's like, hey, I have 2 virgin daughters. I'll let you have both of them if you just leave this guy alone, you know? And they're like, no, we don't want your virgin daughters. We want him. Because, well, they wanted to rape him, sodomize him, right? So they finally settled for taking the visiting prophet's wife that he just traveled all this way to get, the bitch he loves so much. Well, they took her and they gang fucked her and triple penetrated her and fucked her and raped her all night long. They just kept fucking her. Probably 200 men fucked her, right? So yeah, she wanted to get fucked. She got fucked a whole lot all at once. Well, this caused all kinds of health problems for her, and in addition to extreme exhaustion. And when they let her go, she made it back to the foyer, the outer fucking room. There's police again. She made it back to the foyer of the worldly prophet's house, where she fell down and died in the foyer from getting fucked all night long. So then the visiting prophet woke up, and he finds his wife dead, and he's just heartbroken. He's crying and shit. He found out what happened from the worldly prophet, and he took his wife home and cut her into 12 pieces and sent his employees around with the 12 pieces of her to the 12 tribes of Judah, the heads of the 12 tribes of Judah. The 12 tribes of Judah swooped down on that fucking city. And they surrounded the city. Then they sounded horns and shit. And the leaders of the city came out to see what they wanted. And they're like, send us out the perpetrators, the homosexual rapists who raped this prophet's wife to death. You send them all out and we'll leave your city alone. Well, they refused to do it. So the 12 tribes of Judah called in their armies, and them and their armies swooped down on that city and killed everything in it except for the worldly prophet and his daughters. They were the only thing they left alive in the whole city, was the worldly prophet and his daughters. So the worldly prophet and his daughters had the whole city once the 12 tribes of Judah left. I mean, they killed women, children, they killed fucking, any animals that would suffer from not having someone to take care of them. Yeah, they decimated the city, that little evil little town. You see? Is it? I don't know. So yeah, that's kind of the justice we could expect on this town now for this shit. You see? Because they're just like the homosexual rapist town. Is it?
Yeah.
Little devil dog. Yeah, this is an evil little town. Full of evil little welfare phantoms. They don't even exist. There goes Amber's brother right there.
What's him?
The one who talks shit about people you don't know. Of course, that's the fucking par for the course in this town. Don't nobody know shit about me, and they think they can talk shit about me and get away with it. And I lose more angels able to curse people on my behalf in the heaven and earth to monitor the mouths in this town. Anybody who speaks on me that's not saying true stuff or fucking saying good shit about me, go ahead now and put curses on them as if I heard it myself and as if I'm doing it. I give you full authority over anyone who would speak against me in this town or over this Amber shit or over any of this dumb shit. I didn't ask for none of this shit to happen. I was minding my own business, yo. She was minding her own business when she went down to check the mail and found out that she can't fucking have free passage to her own building. She's got to pay the trolls, the little sex trolls waiting at the end of the hall. No, this whole town's gonna pay it. The trolls. They're gonna pay tolls to the trolls, motherfucker. Yeah, we got fucking reciprocal trolls coming. There you go. They might not do it the way y'all want. Fuck y'all in your ass and shit, but They will life rape you, or fuck your life in its ass till there's nothing left of your life but a big old gaping hole where it used to be. There you go. Rapey little town. Bunch of rapey little children laughing about raping. Laughing about exploiting fucking goddamn people that are supposed to be protected. Yeah. Somebody can come up to your little fucking white ass and take something from you, you know. Huh? They can trick you. They can trick you. They can trick you into fucking goddamn fucking doing some shit you don't want to do. You see? Could be a rapey boy. He wanted to advertise his presence. See him blowing as he's coming up the street. See, these little white people think this shit is funny. Yes. And everyone who thinks this shit is funny is cursed. You agree?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like fire flowing from our mouths. We'll stand in for the two witnesses and make an example in this little town of our fucking supernatural power. Remember, they drew first blood. They literally caused health problems in Amber with this shit. And wait till that shit goes on record, that this stuff was all caused from the shit that happened in January. And they have to answer for that shit. It's like, oh, you see? And you got people making fun of somebody physically damaging someone else. So yeah, there you go, reciprocity's coming for you. You're gonna get maimed, and somebody's just gonna make fun of you. They're gonna be supportive of the motherfucker who maimed your ass. There you go. Maybe we can get it on a big level where Putin fucking goddamn maims this whole town. Leaves it in a crater. Yeah, then everybody can be, you know, just behind Putin on it. It's like, oh, all he killed was white trash anyway. Remember what they did to Vinny and Amber? Yeah, we all saw that shit. The town thought it was funny. We were appalled. We were enraged. Yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting story and how it's like it's replaying here and now in a way. You know, on a smaller level, but it's still replaying. 9:59, so it's 9:52. See, this town didn't have no heroic role models or entities in it of any age. So the universe had to bring me up from Detroit just to have one white male who's heroic here. One white male who, hey, wow, feeble-minded people can be safe around him. Toddlers and shit. Hey, he'll feed homeless cats. He won't poison them. Look at that shit. This town needed a heroic entity in it, because there was nobody here who would be a hero. Police won't be a hero. They'll go warn the fucking goddamn perpetrators to hide their phones. They'll tell them they're being investigated. You see? I pray now that anybody who's worthy of escaping what's coming to this town will be blessed and called out of this town. Blessed to be able to do it, to leave this town, and called out of this town. Just moved out of this town. Yes, because, well, there's just too many that are like these white devils, you know. There's too many that side with the white devilism and shit. There's too many that have it in their non-tampable, non-deletable spirit memory that they're not going to exist anyway. Might as well not let them accrue any more debt. Go ahead and put them in the time loops where they belong and spiritually execute them. They've done enough damage. They've accrued enough debt. They've identified themselves and their ancestors as rancid. See, these are people in this town that would side with Hollywood against Heather O'Rourke. Isn't it fucking, like, just weird, spooky sins, fucking goddamn, like, shivers up your spine, that the main perpetrator, the ringleader here is Cody O'Rourke, and fucking Heather O'Rourke is the name of the person who got fucking sodomized to death in Hollywood. The little poltergeist girl, the little blonde girl. Yeah, they were all taking turns fucking that bitch in her ass and shoving shit in her, you know, stuff that don't belong in vaginas or buttholes. And they made her fucking go septic, putting holes in her intestines. Yeah. And then they covered it up and said she died of some weird shit that she didn't even have. Some weird shit that you can't even really, it has to be caused, you know? You see, they all covered it up. These awesome motherfuckers that will torture children for their adrenalized blood. The adrenochrome? Yeah. And they'll fucking back a fucking hoax, a fucking pandemic. They'll actually play it off like it's real just to get some more of that shit. Because, well, they got them all on it. They think it's some kind of, you know, youth preserver and shit. They've got them thinking that, you know, they can stay looking young if they just keep, you know, ingesting this tortured child blood and shit. So yeah, it's like this town is as evil as Hollywood. Kind of deserves the same fate. We all know what happened to Hollywood. Oh yeah, it didn't happen yet. Oh wow, wait till you guys see this shit. It's gonna be awesome. Just my type. You're warm and you're breathing. You're just my type. You're warm and you're breathing. Ooh, you're just my type. You're warm and you're breathing. Ooh, you're just my type. That's what the dudes, Cody and the dudes, it's their theme song and shit. Just has to be warm and breathing and shit. So watch out, little kids who support him. You never know when he might be horny around you and decide he's just gonna pull your little panties down. Do something to you now. And he's into sodomy, so it don't matter if you're a boy or a girl, because you all have buttholes, yo. So it's like, there you go. They kind of identified themselves. Child-minded, we don't care. Little kid, we don't care. Wearing a dighty, we don't care. Oh as long as it's got a butthole, that's all we care about. It's like, you're just my type. You're warm and you're breathing. It's caricature land, yo. Ooh, you're just my type. Yeah, you're warm and you're breathing. I like that movie, Mr. Right. I've seen it probably 4 or 5 times now.
You should watch it tonight.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Because, well, dude, the hitman's kind of like me, you know. He's using his ability to bring it down and, you know, do good and shit. And he always wins, which is me. I always win. But one of the reasons I always win is I'm not afraid to delegate authority. You know, I'm not afraid to delegate tasks. I'm not afraid to talk to motherfuckers about a problem that may be beyond my ability to deal with on my own. So, well, you know, y'all motherfuckers ever just need something fun to do? I can tell you where White Devil Land is, man. The white man is just the devil, okay? I can tell you right where to go. Even their children are devils, yo. For real. I got video footage to prove it. Just devilish to the core. You're just my type. I can tell you how long that heart's been there. It didn't just get put there. It's probably been there for a few days. And that's why we were getting all them hits on the YouTube video. You see? Could be a rapey boy, just never know. My brain works like so I don't want a fucking intelligent woman. There ain't really no intelligent women out in this town, really. I mean, to be honest. So you kind of just gotta decide you're gonna outsource from this town for sex, right? So that you don't get, found guilty of being a diddler of the feeble-minded. As well, somebody feeble-minded put that there. Somebody feeble-minded spawned that person. Somebody feeble-minded raised that person and influenced them. You see? The friends that person has are feeble-minded, because they wouldn't even want to hang with somebody that freaky that they would laugh at something like this. It's like, what's next? You're going to laugh because somebody broke a baby's toe, made it scream? You see? Where do you draw the line? With your nasty whiteness. You see what I'm saying? You just determined to identify yourself as fucking butt scum on a crack hose ass. Oh, you're not that valuable. The butt scum on a crack hose ass is more valuable than you and your mama. Oh, yeah. That butt scum on that crack hose ass, that shit's valuable, especially if she was a crack hoe who worked with me down in Detroit, because we fed homeless animals and fucking goddamn homeless people. We used to go on pizza runs in my van. Buy a bunch of pizzas from Detroit Italian Bakery, which ironically was located 2.5 miles north of Detroit, above 8 Mile on Gratiot. You go buy a bunch of them pizzas, them pepperoni pizzas. They only cost like $3. We buy like fucking 5 of them and shit. Head down in the van into Detroit to all the spots where there's hungry homeless people. Take a bunch of Cokes, pass out Cokes and fucking pizza. Some of the motherfuckers we gave beer to, the ones I knew that drank, take some Pabst Blue Ribbon. Well, sometimes I get out and have a piece of pizza with the motherfuckers and drink a beer with them, smoke a doobie with them, depending on who they are. And we went like from 8 Mile and Van Dyke, headed east, and then went all the way down like Chandler Park Drive and shit, down Hayes, Outer Drive, and around where it turned into Chandler Park Drive and shit. Oh yeah, and then that all the way down fucking goddamn to St. Jean, to Warren, motherfucking Warren across motherfucking all the way across to Grand Boulevard, take Grand Boulevard right down to the island. And that was like our beat, our normal beat. A bag of cat food and fucking a whole bunch of pizzas, some beers and some pops and some weed. Yeah, wasn't nobody else gonna do it. It was left up to our hero mentalities to do it. We were the ones who had to do it. So other motherfuckers, you see that what they're busy doing, molesting retarded people, fucking gang banging, got their little kids, fucking think they're heroes for that shit, living vicariously through them and shit. I'm gonna molest me a retard when I grow up. Fucking goddamn making fun of this shit, you see? Their mama should actually be slapping them upside the head. You think what Cody did is funny? You think that was cool? That woman wasn't safe in her own fucking goddamn apartment complex? You're gonna bring some fucking weird shit down on us where we ain't safe in our fucking home, yo. The sanctity of our home to get violated. Them people are traumatized by what happened. That dude took advantage of fucking goddamn Amber not being on her meds and fucking, her having the mentality she has. It's pretty sick and sad. Yes, it is. You're just my type. Ooh, you woman, you're breathing. Yeah, you're just my type. Ooh, you woman, you're breathing. I'm not afraid of violence. That's what motherfuckers don't realize, and I'm not afraid to die. It's already in the hands of others. If I'm not able to take care of it, then it will be took care of. This shit ain't going away, nigga. I got news for you now. Ask anybody decent who's black in Detroit who knows me. They'll tell you, oh yeah, them white boys gonna get got with. If anyone wants enough time to go by for them to think that they got away with the shit and for him to be distanced from it, you see. So, I don't know, about 6 months after he stops talking about it and it looks like he forgot it, that's about when shit gonna break off. You wanna give him a head start. It's really, there ain't no sport in it, them just sitting fucking broke in a fucking small town and shit. We know they hobos, they didn't come off no money for what they was doing. They didn't even buy the bitch a motherfucking balloon. Some little kid had to put a balloon on the goddamn bush for the bitch after the fact. You see how this shit could get turned around in every instance, yo. This smart little sarcastic smarmy shit always fucking crawls right back up their ass, right? Yeah, we know who your role models are. We know what you's about, right? Said, you're just my type. You're a woman, you're breathing. Ooh, you're just my type. You're a woman, you're breathing. You see the actions of some people in this town, you can picture their mamas with the dope man paying up for their fucking next fix. And the kid in the other room, just all fucked up in its head. So then it latches onto something that's nasty, like a rapist, a diddler of the feeble-minded, is something they should look up to, they should stand behind. And what they do, well, they should make fun of it and shit. Yeah? Well, your mommy was a dope hoe. She wasn't there to raise you any better. Your mommy fucking let you get that negative shit all over you. You fucking walk around with fucking dookie on your face. You may as well, fucking guys, because you're covered with karmic reciprocity now, baby. Look at that target on your back. And all them fucking motherfuckers from the astroscape shooting at you now. Yeah, you don't fuck with interdimensional fucking timeline jumpers, man, and get away with that shit. And now we get to take a story back to the next timeline about your non-existent ass, because you'll get time looped and spiritually executed. You're going to get time looped as Amber getting fucked by Cody in his ass. You love Cody so much, now you get to take his dick in your butt, boy. And then you get spiritually executed to never get born or fucking goddamn think that shit was funny. Fail your pre-existence so miserably. And the book that I write about you and your nasty skank hole mama is just fucking fiction. Ain't that some beautiful shit? And I sell fucking 1 million copies of it in the next timeline. You don't even exist. It's all fiction because you got undone. Not one mind that makes it to the next timeline remembers your bitch ass. There you go. They don't remember Cody. He never made it. But this made an interesting fucking goddamn novel, yo. Yeah, you did. There's a county boy. Just came from eastbound 72, east 72. 10:33, so it's 10:26. Earlier, just for fun, for spite. Because, well, you know, nobody in this timeline is allowed to even make me furrow my brow, which means they're not even allowed to aggravate me. It's like, so just for spite, I fucking sent shit upon the fingers and the eyes of the little motherfuckers who made that little fucking Valentine for Amber. Cody loves Amber. Because, well, we know Cody does love Amber. There you go. Well, now he can't have her because now she hates his guts. Now she fantasizes about fucking goddamn him dying in a fire, getting his dick cut off, getting anally raped in the dungeon by fucking gangs of fucking big black bucks. It's like, there you go. Him being the star of some different videos where his butt's spitting. He's got a fucking wig on and some lipstick. His body's shaved. He's wearing fucking goddamn nylons and shit. See, there's a lot of cantankerous, evil white people in this town want to fuck with us because, you know, we were victimized by somebody that, oh, they like him. Yeah, well, hey, well, let their special curses go forth and find anybody who likes Cody O'Rourke or his rapist buddies. Anybody who touched this woman, anybody who likes the story of her being touched, anybody who likes what they did, anybody who likes a video of it, anybody who's not totally appalled and fucking just disgusted by the story. Go ahead now. Curses attached to them. Show them who's boss. I own these little motherfucking white people up in this shit now. Anybody who would dare fucking think that the shit's cool or giggle about it. It's like, there you go. All standard shit. I've been fucking loosing for the last motherfucking 10 years on these motherfuckers. It's like, there you go. Every time I come back to this timeline, I have to hit demographics of people. It's like, there you go. You shouldn't be so nasty. You caught the attention of motherfuckers from other timelines. Gods compared to fucking everybody you know. You can put everybody you know together into one fucking human and you still don't got one of me. Stupid little whitey. Whiteness. The whiteness of the whitey. It just never stops being disgusting. It's a stench in our nose, yo. Those of us who are gods among men, these motherfuckers just smell bad to us, yo. So it's 10:31 p.m. Are all empty now, but they did have military shit on them. They took them up there, offloaded them by the fucking base. There was tanks and all kinds of shit on that shit. They might be getting ready to enact martial law again, but on a higher level. Don't know why these trucks are creeping up the road like they are. 10:41, so it's 10:34. They're creeping like a motherfucker. Slow as a motherfucker. So it's 10:38. Just seen a convoy go by on a sawmill. Might have been some rapey boys up in that convoy. They picked up some stuff out the freeway. It looks like they gotta go real slow. They were coming up the road real fucking slow. I thought I was filming it, but maybe I wasn't. So I'm explaining what we just saw in case it's not there. That's what all them lights flashing down there is. They went east on East 72. And it's about to rain. It's 10:49, so it's 10:42. They're showing it's going to rain between 10 and 11 now, so. Yeah. Okay. 11:08 p.m., so it's 11:01. Across the street from the apartment. Yeah, when you see what they have here in this town for people, you don't feel too bad about moving away. Stopped. I guess I was talking over the fucking military cornet. Damn it.
I wonder.
I don't know. So, yeah, Amber's had to take extra therapy because of this fucking shit that happened. And now she understands. And now she feels insulted and hates them guys. But now she understands that they're impotent is why they needed to molest somebody who's, child-minded. That they can only get off if they're molesting something that's child-minded or if they're raping something. They can't get hard any other way. I actually feel sorry for them because, well, they didn't have no better raising than that. And I feel sorry for the motherfuckers that don't hate them for what they did, that actually side with them. I actually think the shit is funny because, well, they didn't have good parenting either. You see? So their parents just dropped the ball. Who knows what their mamas was doing? Chugging on fucking canines. Fucking, who knows, man? Who knows what their dads was doing? Usually behavior like that is inherent. Did you hear that mouse on a jet ski?
No, you party.
It was a mouse on a jet ski. It was a mouse on a jet ski. That jet ski was bogged too. It was stuck for a second.
No, you party.
Yeah, so it's like the people in this town that are like, they're all giggly and happy about it, they're molested minded. They were probably molested too, the ones that put that Cody Loves Amber thing up there, they were probably molested. So they think, they have a perverse fucking sense of humor now, They have them laughing at shit they shouldn't laugh at. Not respecting what they should respect, And that's how they grow up, and they'll end up fucking fucked up from it. You kind of got to feel bad for them that there wasn't anything better here. The only hero element was me. And they'd rather make fun of me than fucking side with me, you see? It's like you want to join the hero element, you're supposed to hate motherfuckers that were fucking... They're impotent, so they can't get their dick hard unless they're fucking diddling something that's feeble-minded, a child-minded entity. Or a child. You see, that's what's fucked up. Those little motherfuckers that made up the little Cody Loves Amber thing. Little kids. It's like, hey, you're just his type. You're warm and you're... It's like, you're a little kid. And it's like, well, that's what he needs to get his dick hard. It's something that's child-minded. That's why, he could have that fine bitch at home, Taya, and he'd still fucking jump on fucking something child-minded. You see? Because, well, he couldn't get his dick hard for a smart woman. The very same thing that makes my dick, challenges my dick to get hard for the same entity, is the very same thing that makes him and his impotent buddies get hard. You see? Ain't that some nasty shit? So I loose a spirit upon them that will make them feel the way they felt towards Amber, towards their own mothers. Yes. Make them their mother's irresistible to them, or they'll rape their mothers in this timeline before they get to the time loops. We know they're gonna do it in the time loops, yeah. The mother's gonna get put in amber while they butt fucking her. And then they gonna get put in amber while they butt fucking her with my spirit in their bodies, you see. Gives a whole new meaning to go fuck yourself. Yeah, you're just my type. You're woman, you're breathing, and you're child-minded. Yeah. That's their theme song, yo. Can't forget the child-minded part. As well, Cody had a fine bitch at home. He had no reason to fucking be trying to fuck something else. But I guess she didn't have a child enough mind for him to get hard for, you see. So he's gonna look elsewhere for some sex. They're like, ooh, you nasty. You make any bitch that ever touched you feel nasty as fuck, don't you? Yeah. Intelligent people think this is some nasty shit. Only stupid people like you, fucking dumb, fucking goddamn think this shit's funny. People with nasty motherfucking cocoa mamas. 11:15, so it's 11:08. Yeah, now that Amber's had it explained to her by more than a few fucking psychotherapists and professionals that the guys, Cody and the guys who fucked her, are impotent, and that's why they needed to have sex with her to be able to get hard-ons and shit and perform sexually. Now she fucking really hates them motherfuckers and feels insulted by it. Yeah. So we're losing fire from our mouths to go consume them, and anybody who sides with them or thinks is just not totally appalled by fucking their behavior. It's like, oh wow, you're impotent. That's why you had to fuck somebody that's child-minded. Look at you. And all little kids should look at him and be like fucking afraid. It's like, wow, you're gonna rape me next? You see? They weren't self-empowered with the knowledge of masturbation. So, it's a nice night out. It's supposed to rain any minute. That's why we walked here. We walked back. We went out early. We would have never even seen that little thing had we not came out early because of the rain. So it was there as an advertisement. You see, it's weird how what was meant as a jab against us is actually a jab against the person who put it there and against Cody himself and his little impotent rapist buddies. You see? All people who rape, they're impotent, and that's why they have to perpetuate rape. All people who are pedophiles, they're impotent. That's why they have to fuck with the child-minded. Do you see? If you fuck with a retarded woman, you'd fuck with a little child. There's no question about that. That's already been proven. It's a fact. So that makes them dangerous to this community. The mothers should be concerned. Mothers of children up in this shit. That, hey, there's 3 that we know of running around, maybe more. Just running around loose in this town. And they have, rape-supportive, rapey-minded fucking people that actually support their behavior. Defend it. Think it's funny what they did.
It's not funny.
Yeah. I know it's funny what's going to happen to them now. I think it's funny. Reciprocity is funny. When you laugh at somebody for fucking something and then it happens to you, that's funny to me. And it's coming to these little white motherfuckers in spades, yo. This town ain't worth painting black. That's why I haven't really called for it. There's a lot of good eating out here. White people, they're good eating if you cook them right. Yeah. It's not only funny, but it's true. Yeah, they ain't good for much else. Not these motherfuckers. You can't fucking let a toddler run down the hall. A town full of impotent, desperate motherfuckers. And the desperate little children who think they're heroes. It's like, wow, you're hard up for a role model, ain't you? You think that guy's something to fucking like. God damn. We'll see to it that the whole world's making fun of you motherfuckers soon enough. So I noticed that the songs that I'm writing about fucking Cody that we're fucking putting up, those motherfuckers are streaming big time. Yeah. people are supportive of my cause. Maybe not in this town, but this is the shit town where the shit happened, where the garbage, the human-shaped shit grew up. Human-shaped shit was spawned. You see, human-shaped shit was provided by this town. And all the human-shaped shit is not against them. Mamas who ain't against them, good. Fucking hell, you never know when they might get hold of your little kid. There you go, stupid. 11:20, so it's 11:13. Yeah, now those of y'all who are watching from afar, you can kind of see why I'm trying to relocate Amber to a safer environment. Take her and my dog and my cat away from this evil little ugly little community full of ugly pro-rape fucking goddamn pro-diddler of the feeble-minded fucking goddamn rape-minded motherfuckers, man. It's like, you know, if I saw my kid supporting fucking somebody like fucking Cody and what he did, I'd slap the dog shit out of my kid. I'd fucking goddamn take whatever he was using away from him. You know, like whatever fucking was enabling him to be influenced that human-shaped shit is something to fucking be regarded. It's like, no, these guys are spittoons. When you see them, you spit on them, man. That's what they are. They're just walking, talking, breathing spittoons. You see? Because you're child-minded, they'll jump on you, little kid. You need to be careful. For real. Well, we weren't careful, and look what happened to us. We got traumatized in this town. But we'll leave this town and we'll watch fucking goddamn fire from the sky rain down upon it. From afar. And we'll giggle and laugh. Be like, yeah, that's what they deserve. Something always comes from motherfuckers, man, when they fuck with fucking God's people. There you go. You don't fuck with God's people, white boy. You might get fucked with. You diddle, you might get diddled, son. 11:25, so it's 11:18. Yeah. My shit going viral on some places has netted me a few new stalkers. One of them, Chad Softbringer, comes to mind. He's got a sock channel that he created on YouTube years ago to be one of them little trolls that goes around making negative comments on people's videos. He doesn't have video one. He's had that fucking channel since 2014. Yeah, so yeah, he looked me up after seeing my content online, you know, my songs that are streaming. Decided that he wants my dick really bad. So we connected our spirit memories by making negative comments on my shit. See, I write shit that stupid people won't like and they won't comprehend, you see? But smart people, see, my audience has a higher IQ than the average IQ in this town. The average IQ in this town was raised just by me and my ex-wife coming here. And then when we brought, you know, her current husband here, it got raised even more. Now, since her and him have left this town, the average IQ of this town has gone back down. These motherfuckers are stupid in this town. That's why they would side with a motherfucker would do something to somebody like me. Yeah. It's like, hey, you know, I have no problem with coming up with content about this shit. And as it turns out, this content is the content that people are actually streaming. And it caused some of my old stuff to get discovered, and they're starting to stream that now. So, you see, all things work together for good for those who love Yah. So, my love for Yah is causing these attacks to fucking actually bless me and benefit me. I'm getting streams that I didn't even anticipate or try to get. Because, well, I just post and ghost. I don't try to make anything go viral or anything like that. 11:31, so it's 11:24. Yeah, seeing the bullying against Amber and how there's so many people who thinks what happened to her is funny. Kind of just, I don't know, it caused us to be closer. It caused me to be, I don't know. Well, yeah, I want to kind of get her out of this town to a safe place. Some place where there's not evil motherfuckers who think that rape is funny and diddling feeble-minded people is funny, exploiting them and shit.
I am ever right next to me.
Yeah. So we're about to be blasted out of this town. Help's coming. The rain's coming too. I just felt the next drop, even though there's no clouds directly above us.
You feel rain no matter what.